In today's video, we will try to look at what the biggest current opportunities are in the crypto market after the strong fall that we had, mainly on altcoins, that is to say, cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin.so already. You have to start from a basic premise. Your strategy and your convictions must tell you that you are still bullish on the crypto market and that you think the bull run is not over. Therefore, we will have an altcoin season. If you think we're going to the cellar, this is not a video made for you. In fact, if we zoom out properly and just look at the numbers, what happened over the last 24 hours? Well, for Bitcoin, nothing happened. It's as if we had a fall of not even 1%. Bitcoin actually made a strong rebound to around $92,000. As I told you, you have to know how to zoom in. We are currently working on the $100,000 level. A work zone is complicated, we often have a range there. The lower part of this range is around $90,000, and the upper part is around $110,000. We often play a ping-pong game between the two, with some fake-outs to scare people. The objective is to take a maximum of liquidity, to liquidate a maximum of people, and to make a maximum of people capitulate, also in order to go back toward a bull run. But in any case, Bitcoin, which is a bit of a leader in cryptos and has the biggest dominance, has been very solid for the moment over these 2 days, which have been terrible for the altcoin market. We are still seeing some nice rebounds, and now we are going to ask ourselves, what are the opportunities? So for me, there are two types of opportunities that you can take. Either you say to yourself, I have convictions, and according to me, the narrative of this bull run is clear. I think that this is surely the narrative of this bull run. You had 40% on AI in general over the last 30 days, and over the last 24 hours, you were around minus 10%, with still good performances. We see that, for example, Bitcoin has still taken 24% over 7 days, while others are between minus 24% and 30%. So, for a person who has liquidity, it could be an idea to recharge or to enter these cryptos. Of course, on DCA, we do not yet know what will happen, and especially in terms of temporality. We don't know exactly when we will start the alt season. For me, the first thing is to go to your screener and check whether the prices are much lower. That allows you either to smooth your price downward or to enter cryptos that you had missed. The second thing is quite simple. Go to CoinMarketCap and do a ranking of the performances over the last 24 hours. That will allow you to see what the trending cryptos of the moment are, which are still solid. Here, we see that it is Farcoin, the number one Memecoin. Well, I find that it is more gambling. Personally, I would not go there. In addition, we see that, yes, it bounces back, but that's because it still took minus 20% over 7 days. So we have to look at the different cryptos that are doing better than Bitcoin at this level. You have Mantra, which is a solid crypto with a strong community. It is still at more than plus 21.1% over the last 7 days, plus 12% on the rebound of the last 24 hours. A cryptocurrency that is still interesting. If we look at the last month, we see that we are clearly in a bullish period despite Bitcoin being in a range. If we zoom out further, we are clearly in a parabolic phase. So, is it the right time to return to Mantra? Well, I'm not sure, because we are still, if we zoom in, almost at its historical highs. We could have tried to catch the low point here a few days ago. But with the drops we have had on cryptos, and that's where I tell you that you have to seize opportunities when they are there, place realistic orders on platforms. When you have a drop, put what you have on your screener. Mantra can be put on a screener because we see that it is solid. If we look at Hyperliquid, again, we see that it is a cryptocurrency that is trending. It has still made plus 13% over 7 days and plus 10% over 24 hours. However, I find it strongly capitalized, and I think that it is not the right moment to enter it because it already has a very strong capitalization. But we must still tell ourselves that it is a cryptocurrency to maybe keep on the screener. If you have minus 20% to minus 30% on this kind of crypto, it can be interesting to look at it. If we go further down, we see Ethena, the leader in RWA. Once again, a solid crypto that is held up rather well. In addition, we still had, last week, a big token release that didn't even affect the price, so a solid crypto. We also see Sway, which was in the trendy narratives. We have Ethena. Then, we see Bitcoin. So there are only 18 cryptos that, over the last 24 hours, are doing better than Bitcoin. That shows you a little of this Bitcoin dominance. After that, we still see that the Solana ecosystem is not too far behind, and it has behaved rather well too. We have Aerodrome Finance in the base ecosystem. Once again, look at the cryptos that might interest you. I think that Jupiter and Aerodrome will benefit from Solana and Base, making bigger multiples. Here, you have the #1 decentralized exchange on Base. And here, you have Jupiter, which also allows a lot of DeFi activity on Solana.so. To summarize what was said in this video, to find opportunities, you have to be ready. Have your plan. You must put the cryptocurrencies that you find interesting on a screener and tell yourself, okay, I already have this much of this cryptocurrency. If it drops, I can average my price down. If I still have the right convictions, I reload. If I missed the train on some cryptos, for example, Aerodrome Finance, which was performing very well, it's okay. I will wait for a retracement to enter it here. We see that it is behaving super well. Not having fallen over the last 7 days and being in slight decline over 24 hours still highlights the solidity of the Aerodrome project. If we rewind a little over the last 7 days, we see that there has still been a big drop to 73 cents, which really allowed for a good entry. If we look in terms of market cap, we had gone down to $540 million. So, for me, the opportunity to catch is simply to put these cryptocurrencies that you find interesting on a screener, for example, on TradingView, set alerts, and when we see a strong drop in the markets, buy them back as long as you think we are in a bull market. Once again, for me, you have to monitor Bitcoin. As long as we are not below $90,000, we are still in a bull run. This will be the first indicator showing a change in trend. Moreover, the end of the bull run should arrive towards the end of 2025, so I think we still have time. We are arriving at the end of the video. Don't hesitate to like and tell me which cryptos you reloaded during this drop, or if you didn't reload, let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe, as it rewards the work done day by day and allows the community to grow. See you next time.